You know what, YouTube? It's Damnation. Today, I'm still wearing my Hurricane Ramirez mask because it fits perfectly on my head and it's comfortable, and it's just the colors are just, and the designs are just awesome. Today I'm going to go over luchador masks and collecting them and different qualities and stuff like that, and we're going to start here now. And first I'm going to say there's I think there's at least 5 types of masks. You got your foam masks, which are the bottom tier, which you can basically get. Well, see, since I live in the States, it's kind of harder to get these. So, like Mexico, you can buy them on the streets and stuff like that. So they're foam masks, and they're the most common. There's a step up from that, which is like economic masks or something like that. There's semi-pro fit, which this is right here, and I'll get to that. And then there's pro fit, which are pretty much almost legit masks. They're pretty much legit masks and stuff like that. And then there's there's 6. There's 6 masks. So the next one up is match used masks. So step back. There's official masks, which are, I think, the only 2 that have official masks are Blue Demon Jr. or Son of Blue Demon Jr. It has I'll get to that. And then there is match worn masks. Luchador masks that were actually used in wrestling matches. So today we're going to start off with the foam mask. Now this is my kids. I got it for them. As you can tell, it is made of foam. Nice squishy foam. They're not bad made, but they're the most common. They're not going to fit like 100% onto the head. It comes with kind of cheaply ties and stuff like that. But they're not badly poorly made and stuff like that. They're still good quality. It's just, they're foam, and these do kind of, you can get hot a little bit more in them. So these are going to be your cheaper masks and more common find, especially in Mexico. If you're not from Mexico and you live in the States, northern states, I live in Minnesota, and it's kind of like, these are very uncommon. I ordered mine offline. I'll link below where I got most of my masks, except for this one. I got this one off of eBay from the actual, like the website that I get them from has an eBay site, and that's where I got this from. I didn't know that at the time, otherwise I would have just bought it from the website. But I'll talk to that at the end. But yeah, these are foam masks. Like I said, they're not bad, poor quality. They're still pretty good. I mean, the stitching is, just basic stitching. It's just quick and, just to get it out there. There's no backing to it, and looks like glue right there to glue this to the thing. Turn it inside out. I mean, it's still quality made. It's just, it's cheaper. So next up, after this is basically what you're going to start out with for collecting. I mean, if you can find them. Like I said, I think down below you can find a bunch of other masks and other quality masks and stuff like that. These are usually like, I don't know, $10, because of the foam. I mean, I guess they're not cheap. You're gonna find them mostly for like $10, whether on eBay or on a website or something like that. Next up, we got our lowest quality masks. I got 2. This is from the Lucha box. Now this isn't, this ain't cheap quality either, but it's like the style of the sewing and the stitching and the quality of the material. Like as you can tell, it's just like printed and like sewn quickly through here. On the inside, it is actually well made. You gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to the Mexican masks makers that make these. They actually do a phenomenal job on their quality. It's just, a lot of them are like sped through, quickly made. They're not lined as much. Like here. I don't know if you see that. See how it kind of goes up and around instead of like down, and it doesn't follow the actual pattern of the material. So I mean, that's the Rey Mysterio one. Quality wise, I mean, like I said, it's small. It's too small for my head, so I'll probably give it to one of my kids or something like that. They like this kind of stuff. So I mean, it's well sewed together and nicely sewed together. It's just, it's not the best sewing that I've seen. Like this one. And then you got, of course, Blue Panther Jr. Again, you got like this. You got like it's like quickly sewn around. They use more of a plastic whatever to do that. You flip it on the inside and you can see, they didn't trim the the nose down, and these are your second, these are like your other cheap quality ones that are just kind of like put on there, quickly sewn, on there. There's like, it's two pieces, but they're like just one stitch, Again, you're not gonna find these depending on where you're at, probably like lower California and Mexico and Arizona, closer to the border, you'll find masks and stuff like that. But here in Minnesota, kind of harder. Like I said, I had to order mine. The holes, as you can tell, they were best punched. You can still see the thing. I mean, it's still good quality materials. They give you a wash tag on how to wash it, which I think is pretty good. It's 100% polyester. Again, they're like plastic thread, almost like like fish line kind of thread. So I mean, they're still, like I said, they're all still good quality masks. It's just the price you're gonna pay. This, I think I bought this for like $5 on the website. Then you got your next quality, your semi-pro fit, whatever. Different websites. There are different websites out there that sell masks. Their pro fit isn't going to be the same as another website. Like this one, another website's pro fit might be different. But we got Cyclone, Ramirez here. We got Atlantis, and we got, of course, Dr. Wagner Jr. These are your next higher quality masks. These are going to run about close to in the $20 range, from 20 to 30, in between that, depending on how much design is on it and how much material is used, and how difficult it is. Like Dr. Wagner here, this would be like $25, $26. I mean, they're still not like the best quality. I think, like, if you look at here, the distance between these two this is closer to the line than this, and there's still lining issues, but it's still, they do take the time to actually like sew the black. They sewed the black down on this and the white down, so I mean, you do get a better quality. Also, around the rim, you get a nice shoelace kind of thing around the neck of the part, and some of them, or none of these have sewn up, but the holes are better punched. You get better quality shoelaces, I guess. This one I had to cut the because it's the design of it. It's kind of like they didn't really take into consideration the size of it. I had to trim off the corner here off of both sides, I believe. Yep, off of both sides, because I was digging into my neck. Also, some of the issues is like up here in the nose. The fabric. It kind of makes my nose itch and stuff like that. But I mean, it's still, they take the time to actually like sew everything down. I mean, this, but still, some of the quality issues, like that, that's not sewn down. I mean, that's the semi-pro fit. I mean, again, but, in some cases, like, you turn them inside out. You got better quality. So you got like better quality stitching. You know, it's made better so you could actually fit it. I mean, this one still has blue lines and stuff like that to where they're supposed to sew. This one has a nose thing on it to you know, sit up on the nose. You know, it's just better quality sewing all around. So that's your next step. Gusset tongue. I mean, yeah. So like, also another thing too is the higher as the price goes up with masks, things you're gonna get also. You know, like unlike this one, see, it doesn't have a tongue. This one has like a tongue. So like the more you go up, the more stuff you get on your mask. You know, like, you know, this is Atlantis, which I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna do a mask versus hair mask or match against Ultima Guerrero, but he didn't. It was just a normal mask or a match. But you know, the you know, holes are done better. The sewing is done better. You know, it's just all around better quality. And of course, you flip it on the inside. You know, the stitching is better. You know, also the material is actually better too. You know, stop bending that. Also, the material is better quality. You know, compared to like this. You know, you see the difference. This is like thicker, nice padded to it, and then, you know, like this is thin. These are thin pieces of fabric or material. You know, kind of like, you know, they're thinner, so you get more quality material and stuff like that, and they're better matched up. You know, somewhat better. Like I said, this is I don't know, they're about the same distance, but you know, it's more symmetrical and less, you know, quickly sewn together and eyes cut out and stuff like that. They actually took their time to clean the edges. But yeah, these are gonna run about close to $30, depending on, like, you know, the design and stuff like that. This one, you know, even though this is like this is also a semi-pro fit. That's why it fits so comfortably. But you know, this one doesn't have the nose thing because it's mostly fabric and it doesn't have, you know, like this material on it. But yeah, you know, as you can tell, you know, that they double sewed it, so like the blue line is sewed down as well as the white, and the material is just way nicer. And again, you get better quality shoelaces. So moving on up from that, you get your pro masks. You know, Dr. Wagner, Junior, Parka, another Dr. Wagner, and I can't remember who this one is. I can't for the life of me remember, and I'll post the name of the wrestler who owns this mess. But yeah, I got this one because I like the colors of it and stuff like that, and I got 2 extra strings to go with this mask, an orange and a black, and the same with the Pentagon Junior. I got 2 color masks, or 2 color whatever for that one. But so with the price, the prices of these are like $100+ I think, 150. Why? The materials are way better, the quality of stitching is way better, stuff like that. You know what I mean? What they do, I'll use this mask right here for. Okay, because then the price also goes on. The price is also, like I said, with the semi-pro ones, goes on the designs. I'm like the more intricate the design and material that's used, the higher the price. So like this one, I was actually wearing this one. I mean, this one, you know, it's really high quality. It's pretty much almost what the pros would wear. You know, there's like, you know, turn it on the inside, yeah, the little foam discs to make the little spots on there. So yeah, and these are mostly like really nice, high quality fabric. Now what you're gonna get with your $100, your tongue, you're gonna get very nice quality shoelaces or whatever. You're gonna get, oh here, see that? So you're gonna get like a nice soft thing. You're gonna get your neck, whatever. As you can tell, all the stitching is like stitched on there, and I'll show you that in a second. Also, turn this inside out. The mask part. It has some comfortable. This sits on the face. This makes it way more comfortable. Sits nice and close and doesn't, you know, sits on nice and close on your face. Like I said, these are gonna run like, you know what I mean. This padding right here, it's nice and soft, and the stitching is better quality too. Nice quality. You know, all of them have that. All the professional ones have that. I mean, this one has like better. You know what I mean? Okay. And I haven't worn this one yet. It's still stiff. But there you go. See, like it comes with a nice soft foam face on the mask and stuff like that. The stitching is really well. Every piece is sewn on there, and it's not you know, like the other masks. It's not a plastic filament thread. It's actual like fabric thread. So they actually use like thread to sew these down. And you know, pieces like this one, they're all sewn, like they're perfectly sewn to fit the actual designs. Like this is, the black part is sewn and the green part is sewn, and they follow the lines. All of it is like professionally done. See, like this one, see how it follows the lines, and it's like this can take a beating. Unless you're in like actual like wrestling matches, then your face is gonna get, the mask is gonna get torn apart anyways. But see, it really took the detail to it and actually like sewn every little piece down. I mean, this is like double stitched right here. See, there's like 2 stitches right there. Two to like actually hold it down in some places. So I mean, that's the highest quality you can get right there. You know, like this one, you see how it's like stitched to make like the headdress and stuff like that. It's all 2 stitched, but it doesn't show on here, or it does show on there. See that? So that's what you're gonna get for like 100 and up. You know, I collect many things, and you know, I only bought 5 professional grade masks, only because, you know, I don't like to, you know, I save up some money and I buy things, and I like buying quality product and stuff like that when I'm collecting certain things, you know, and depending on what I'm collecting. But this one, you know, some of them, you know, will have a zipper and a button, so like also the quality of it, you know. I mean, this is just a cheap zipper button, you know. This is kind of like tight on my head. I've worn it a few times, but this is, you know, pretty similar to what some of the wrestlers wear. I think like Blue Demon Jr. or Son of Blue Demon Jr. has this style of masks. I mean, there's other wrestlers that have this style of zip-up masks, and yeah, it's just Penta 0M now instead of Pentagon Junior. I think that's kind of crap too, that he can't keep his name and AAA owns his name or something like that. I think that's just kind of crap. But yeah, everything is stitched, so every little nook and cranny where the design is stitched. So as you go up in price, the better quality masks you get. Now also there's of course, you know, ring worn masks, you know, masks that were like, you know, damaged and stuff like that with blood from an actual wrestling matches and stuff like that. And then you have official. I think the only two that have official masks licensed to them that are Son of Blue Demon Jr. and El Santo Jr. I think those two are the only ones that have. No, Blue Demon Jr. He's not Son of Blue Demon. He's Blue Demon Jr. and, you know, El Santo Jr. I think those two are the only ones that have an actual official mask. They have actual like tags inside the mask that say official Blue Demon Jr. mask or official El Santo mask. Those are. I've been looking for one. I seen one, but it was autographed, and I didn't want an autographed one. I wanted an actual. I think I'll have to go to like there's like a wrestling match in a wrestling expo thing in Vegas that I might want to go to, or that I think I'm going to get an official Blue Demon Jr. mask. But it has a zip down mask with a button, and it says official. I don't know if El Santo has one or not. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah. So there's a wide spectrum of masks. Of course, you can always get a custom, or you know, like I did, you know, where you get a custom one made for you too. But these are the masks. These are the kind of masks that you're gonna be buying, whether you're in Mexico or offline or eBay. You know, some and off of websites and stuff like that. And like I said, I'll link it. Where I get my masks, I get from Mr. Mask, something like that, and that's where I got this from, off of eBay. They do have an eBay store too, but yeah, that's where I got all of my masks from, except for, of course, this one. I got this one from the lucha loot box, which is, I think, is cool. It's Mexican colors. So if you're looking to buy a mask, you know, you can find them, you know, depending on like the price and stuff like that. Some, you know, like Pro Fit are going to be different. Semi-Pro Fit or Pro Fit, you know, like Pro Fit are going to be different on different web pages and stuff like that. What I suggest you start out with is just start out with your basic foam masks or your basic cheapo mask. You know, like just start with the basics. Don't you know? Don't be like me and just be like, oh, I'm getting, you know, my first mask was this one. I love this mask. It was my first mask, and you know, because I do like Dr. Wagner Jr. and Son of Dr. Wagner Jr., which I think is crazy that they're fighting now. If you watch AAA and some of their live feeds and stuff like that, you'll know that these guys, him and his dad, are feuding together, or feuding against each other. So I think at some point in time, the son is gonna dethrone the father. That's just how it goes. But yeah, you know, that's my video, and like I said, I'll link below where I got my masks, and I hope it was informative. I'm kind of new to this. I should have wrote out a script and describing what I got and stuff like that. But you know, those are just your basic scale up to, like, you know, your Pro Fit masks, your $100 and whatever masks. But you know, like I said, you start small. Always start small. Don't go start big. Unless you got some extra money, then you know you can spend it on $20 mask or $100 mask or whatever. But always start small. You can always go up from there. And that's my video. Thanks for watching.